Wanted to talk about that step number 2 about being prepared and how much more comfortable I always feel if there's some things that I can control that I've already had them set into place. And one of the things that I've struggled with, and I know a lot of other introverts struggle with, is that conversational piece. We are great one-on-one a lot of times, but we need that little bit of icebreaker. We need to have intelligent conversations and not just have these fluffy, we need to not have small talk, but have good conversations. And sometimes, at least for me, I think it's worse having awkward silence than it is to create small talk. So I've come up with these questions that you can ask other entrepreneurs to get them talking, because we all know a lot of more extroverted people like to talk about themselves because it's something that they know. So here's our 4 questions or samples. You can change them if you want to help get you started. The first one is to ask them, what is the most rewarding thing about being an entrepreneur? That will help them really delve into their passion, and it really takes their guard down so they don't have to start thinking about what is it that I do and who do I help, because we all kind of get stuck like a deer in the headlights when we're trying to come up with what we're supposed to say. Another thing you can ask is, what is your favorite productivity tool or app, and how does it help you stay organized? This way, you're still talking about business, and maybe it's something that you could use, or you could then come back with some tips and ideas on what you have. It really begins to create a two-way conversation, and it's less about interviewing them and putting them on the spot, because we don't like being put on the spot. And then it creates more of a two-way conversation, and it can organically go in whatever direction you want it to. Another question is, what is something you've always wanted to learn but haven't had the chance to yet? I love that question because it could change over time. Even if you met with someone a year later, maybe they've already conquered that, whatever that bucket list thing is they wanted to do. This could be business related or not, because at the end of the day, we're not just robot entrepreneurs, we're humans. We have lives, we have families, we have dreams and goals. So I think that is a fantastic question that has really helped me get into some interesting conversations with other people, and also put some stuff on my own bucket list, because it's like, hey, yeah, that's a great idea. And the last sample I'm going to give you is, what is something you're passionate about outside of work? Because it's nice to not always talk shop all the time. And this is a way where you might find some common ground. You might find some similar interests. It also gives you the opportunity to say, oh, hey, I know somebody who I can hook you up with that can help you with whatever it is, hobby or dream or goal that you want to do outside of work. So the key here too is to ask some follow-up questions to really allow yourself to go deeper into the topics that interest them and interest you. And the more you can learn from your fellow entrepreneurs, the more equipped you are to actually remember them for future reference at the next event you see them at. And you'll also have a better chance of knowing how to support them in the future. I hope this was helpful for you. In the next video, I'm going to help you get into rehearsing your introduction a little bit by sharing some Mad Libs with you. We'll see you then.